My name is Andrew Daines. I'm the founder and CEO of PrePlay. Written on the wall of our office is our company's mission. And that mission is to enable every fan to predict every play of every game of every sport. So we're working on that, and there's a lot of ways that you could approach that challenge. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how we don't approach it, echo some of the comments we've heard so far, and then actually how we end up executing on this really, really challenging mission that we've set out for ourselves. So we're a games company. We're not looking to solve some problem. If you ask us to define what the pain point is and then what the ultimate pill for that pain is, I don't have an answer for you. Games don't really solve a problem, just like Seinfeld doesn't really solve a problem. What I can say is we don't really do gamification. We look at that as kind of an industry buzzword, trying to slap some game dynamics onto an experience that otherwise doesn't have anything to do with the game. Gamification is just trying to get you to watch an ad or fill out a survey. What we do is we just make really beautiful, magical, interesting games that keep people coming back for their own sake. Why do you play Mario? Why do you play Call of Duty? It's not because you get a prize or there's some other compelling thing about it. It's interesting and amazing in itself. We don't really do second screen content either. Our experiences, the games that we build, aren't there solely, and they're not interesting solely because of what's going on the television screen or on the sports broadcast. Again, we're just building really great games that could be watched and played alongside a game or not. We don't really care. We just need to make an experience that's so great, it has to do with predicting sports, that you can't not play it, no matter where you are or what you're doing. Okay. So what kind of games do we make? The mission was every fan, every play, every game, every sport. So our games are called prediction games. We made up that term, and actually we're starting to hear it on the street, so that makes us feel good. And I'm going to show you one of my games. This game is called MLB PrePlay, and in lieu of Michael K's voiceover here, I'm actually going to do the voiceover of what you're hearing. Okay, so this is MLB PrePlay. Soriano's up to bat, bottom of the fifth, 2 men on. On MLB PrePlay, I'm predicting out, no, hit, single, RBI. Okay, I put my phone to the side, watch the game, see what my friends are guessing, see what the world is saying about it. Put the phone to the side, now I'm ready to watch Soriano's at bat.
There's a base hit, a broken bat, base hit down the left field line. Ellsbury scores.
Ball's no longer really in motion, plays over. I'm seeing I got points, I'm seeing I was right, I'm getting awarded in-game currency, and ultimately I'm feeling really good about the fact that I know what's going to happen next in a sporting event. That's the game. That's all it is. It's a guessing game. I'm going to predict what's going to happen next. The feeling we're going for is magic, that this device, that this game on this device knows what's happening in the real world and is asking incredibly topical, interesting questions about that to me. That's not something that comes easy. And what we've developed is a way to take live data from a stadium where it's most timely and has the least latency, bring it into our gaming API, and then eventually out to clients, out to any device, anywhere, any platform. We do it for the web, we do it for iOS and Android. So we've got 3 games out right now, MLB PrePlay, NHL PrePlay with fantastic partners at the leagues, and then we've got CBS Sports PrePlay, which is a football game. We put up really good stats as far as daily active users, the number of players that actually come, and the number of predictions that they make on any given night, how long they stay with us. In a lot of cases, we're talking to a hardcore sports fan and a hardcore gamer, and that's exactly who you want to talk to. That person is going to sit and perch themselves in front of the couch all night long and play our games. We see a lot of applications for the tech and the games that we've developed. We think they're great, business to consumer, direct to consumer games. They're going to play them, they're going to love them, they're going to spend money on them because they're that great. We've also seen some success with taking kind of a watered down, simpler version of our game and licensing that to properties. And we've given broadcasters access to our data so they can show what fans were thinking before Soriano got into the batter's box and put that as a little on-screen graphic or something for their Twitter feed. We have fantastic partners and clients that we're very lucky to have and trying desperately to keep. These are some of them, including the brand sponsors who make what we do possible in most cases. We think we're going to succeed and we're confident in what we're doing because we're asking fans the most interesting question in the entire world, bar none, and that is, what's going to happen next? It's always been the most interesting question ever, and I think it always will be, and that's what PrePlay is all about.
Very
Here?
cool. Sure, wherever.
Okay.
How long have you been doing it?
4 years, since 2010. I graduated from Cornell. I'd already started the business as a senior and off from there.
What are the metrics like today? How many? What are your daily uniques?
So we do anywhere 20, 30,000 players a night come and make a guess on any one of our sports.
Got it. So you do deals with everyone you work with? There's no, you need to have Major League Baseball or the NHL as a partner?
We like to have Major League Baseball and NHL as a partner, don't need them. They've made their data available.
We like to have them but don't need them, is that what you said?
Exactly. The sports data that makes our game possible can be obtained in any given way. They can give it to us, we can license from their approved vendor of the data, or we could just do it ourselves.
You pay them money?
No.
So it just enhances the game?
They see a lot of value in what we're doing. I don't actually know why.
Was ESPN on that list?
Soon to be.
Soon
No,
to be?
no.
Oh boy, we made news tonight. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Something tells me you're paying ESPN. Otherwise, you'd have them now. Well, they're different, in fact, because they are the distributor and producer. You probably do need to pay them as a promotion partner, where you don't really need to pay the NHL or MLB.
We really feel like PrePlay exists outside of all of that if it wants to. We love doing league and network partnerships, but we can develop, launch, publish a game completely outside of the network or league infrastructure. And we've done that before and to great success. Users pay us because our game is good, and that's the business.
What do they pay?
So our average user spends about $8.50 with us per year, and that's the goal of that money is for them to earn a special bonus or advantage over the other players. It's very competitive. It's not like social media where it's not clear who the winner is. There's a clear winner, and people are willing to pay to win, just like you pay on Candy Crush or Clash
And you're not doing betting yet.
No,
we're not. It's just a fun game for now.
We're not that's not in our DNA, the gambling business. We're trying to build fun video games that anybody could enjoy. And
so some games like football, or you can call the next play, or baseball, you can call it. What about the more continuous games like basketball and hockey and soccer?
Every sport has a heartbeat, and our cardinal sin is we never ask you a question while the ball or the puck is in motion. So we just wait for the ball or the puck to stop, and then we ask you a question based on the data. So if the puck stopped because of a penalty in a hockey match, we're going to ask you whether you think it'll be a penalty kill, power play goal, or whatever it is, shorthand goal.
Are there some kinds of people who don't like this, or is this?
Most people don't. So I'm going after the really hardcore gamer.
Don't tweet that.
It's true. I'm going
Honesty
after
does not get tweeted.
the really hardcore gamer plus the really hardcore sports fan is really monetizable, and I don't need 1 million or 5 million or 10 million daily active users to make a really good business, because I'm not an ad business. I don't need that kind of scale. I need tens or hundreds of thousands of people around the world playing my game and spending dollar after dollar because they want to win.
Profitable?
No.
Not yet?
No. Getting there, though.
What's it going to take? How much money invested is required for profitability?
So we've raised $8.5 million in venture money to date, and we don't think we're going to raise any more.
Okay. So that'll cover you now, okay. So what about the other second screen or third and fourth screen activities? So, for example, does a second mic get in your way?
We're going after a gamer. So we're going after this gamer, and we're trying to get money from him directly. I don't know of anybody else that's really on that path or doing it at any significant scale compared to us. So we're not really positioning ourselves as pure second screen. We exist without the second screen, and we're going after this thin slice of an audience, hardcore gamer, hardcore sports fan, who's willing to fork over a lot of money, and that's who we care about.